It's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment, and in today's videos we're going to be talking about chippers. As you'll see behind me, it's still Wallenstein days here at Huckabones, so we've got the BXT36S. So in today's video we're going to do an overview of this unit behind me and a few of the other ones in the Wallenstein lineup and talk about that. And then we're actually going to jump to actually trying it out. You'll see some of the branches behind me. We don't have a wide selection of them, but we're going to put them in so you can see how this operates. So stick with us for the overview. Okay, so as I mentioned off top, this is the BXT36S. So what that means is it's an engine-driven unit, and it'll chip up to 3.5 inches. So the engine in this case is a 14 horsepower Vanguard. So in this lineup, there's also a 5-inch and a 7-inch. So the horsepower goes up exponentially as well. So for the 5-inch, it's a 23 horsepower, and then for the 7-inch, a 40 horsepower. So it does take quite a bit of horsepower to actually get that rotor spinning to chip wood. You'll even see that in the tractor lineup. So whenever you get to a 3.5, you can put it on like a BX kind of idea. You get up to that 7-inch, you're going to want 50 to 60 horsepower on a diesel engine with PTO powered. So it does take a lot of horsepower to run these chippers. You can always undersize it, but you'll run into issues with that rotor speeding up again to chip it. So just be mindful of that whenever you're thinking about it. What am I going to be throwing into it? And the average size that most people want is the actual 5-inch. It's the most popular and the most cost effective on that end. All these units come electric start. Really don't want to be pull starting 40 horsepower. It's just not going to happen. It's going to take a while, and it's just not going to work for you. With that rotor, it is a very heavy rotor. Again, I could throw the specs out there. It doesn't mean much. Just listen to what I'm saying. It's nice and heavy. It's got 2 knives in there, and they are reversible. Sometimes they run a promotion of free extra knives and stuff. Really not needed. You know, we sell a lot of chippers, and I mean a lot. And maybe we sell 1 or 2 extra replacement blades in a year. It just doesn't come up. You know, people can, like I said, you can reverse them, use them again. You're going to get like 10, 15 years. Unless you're throwing nails in there, you're just not going to see any issues of those blades being wore on you. They last forever. So the speed of that rotor, everybody likes to know that, is just over 1600 RPM, so revolution per minute there, or 1600 times it's spinning. So, and again, it is a very heavy router. Tongue weight on the front here, you're going to be looking at about 75 pounds here, so nice and light to move around. You know, I push it over here, it's good to go that way. With all the Wallensteins, it's a range of colors. So you may see orange here and be like, well, I got a red side by side that I'm putting this on. You can order red, black, blue, camo, whatever you're looking for, it is available for you, pretty much at no extra charge. So whatever color you're kind of looking for. You'll see that you're also going to run into an adjustable chute and deflector on there. So if you want to point the excess unit down or away from you, whatever you want. Today we're probably going to be firing it this way with the wind to get it out of the way. But again, nice and easy, just one handle inside, spin around, away you go. As you get to the bigger units, this is the biggest difference, is that opening. So whenever you go from a 3.5 to a 7-inch, that's what really expands. And it's not to actually get in the extra size unless needed, but whenever you get those branches with V's and stuff, that's where the extra supersized hopper really comes in handy. Again, as you'll see with all these, it is a manual feed kind of idea. It is not hydraulic feed. The hydraulic feed is available. It does get quite expensive, more commercial based kind of idea. You will see the automatic stop button up there. Pretty easy to get at. Whenever you're getting into maintenance on it, it is easy to get at the router. So I have seen a few of them jammed up over the years. It doesn't happen too often, but it's not impossible kind of idea. It is just one bolt here, lift it up, and you have complete access to what's in there to remove it after that. The trailer itself, it is a suspension axle there, so it's nice. Again, you're not going to be towing this at 100 kilometers an hour. The top speed I think is recommended on is around 80. But again, it's nice to be able to take things with you, watch the corners. Again, whenever you're not tracking 100% behind you. So yeah, so let's actually just jump to actually using it now. You've heard me talk about it enough. Let's see this thing. Let's see this thing go. So that brings the end of today's video. I really wish we had about you know, a whole pile of branches to throw in there to really show you the full range of this unit, as it's just going to keep eating them. A few safety things to know is whenever the branch starts going, get out of the way. Don't hold on to it. I've seen it. It breaks thumbs pretty quickly, and so just be mindful of all that. But these things are very powerful units. They chip through pretty much anything and just keep chipping. So you throw wood in there, it's just going to keep going. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Thank you.